Welcome back, everybody, to another deep dive. And today we're going to be looking at something that's pretty important for anyone working with pipelines,
Oh, yeah, definitely.
and that is internal corrosion.
It's a big one.
It is a big one. And
Yeah.
you sent over some really interesting material about a system called QIC Assess
Yes.
and how this can help predict and prevent corrosion.
Yeah.
So I'm excited to dive into that.
Yeah, me too. It looks like it's going to be pretty useful for folks working with pipelines because, like you said, corrosion, that's a huge problem. Big safety risks, obviously, big cost for repairs. And this QIC Assess seems to give us a way to get out ahead of it.
That's the dream, right? To be ahead of it instead of always behind it.
Absolutely.
So let's dig in. One of the things I saw in here was that QIC Assess uses something called deterministic and probabilistic methodologies.
Okay.
What does that even mean?
Yeah, it sounds pretty complicated. It's right, straight out of a statistics textbook. But they're actually pretty simple ideas in this context. So think of deterministic modeling as looking at very specific known factors that are contributing to corrosion.
All
There's
right.
things like, what's the exact composition of the fluids inside the pipeline? What's the operating temperature? How old is the pipeline itself? You plug all of that information into the model,
Okay.
and then it spits out a prediction based on all of those very specific inputs.
Like a recipe.
Yeah.
You've got your ingredients and you know what the outcome is going to be.
It's like a very precise recipe. Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. Now, probabilistic modeling, that one takes a slightly different approach.
Okay.
And it helps us to understand the uncertainty that always exists in the real world.
Okay.
Because we know that there are going to be things that we can't always measure perfectly, or things that might change in a way that we didn't anticipate. So what probabilistic modeling does is it runs the numbers many times. It considers a bunch of different possibilities for all of those uncertain factors. And what it does is it gives us a range of potential outcomes. So it's not so much saying this is definitely going to happen. It's more saying we're 80% confident that corrosion is going to occur within this range over the next 5 years.
So it's like understanding the likelihood
Yeah.
of different
And
scenarios.
Exactly. Yeah. So less about a single definite answer and more about understanding what are the chances of these different things happening. And so the really cool thing is that QIC Assess combines these two approaches, the deterministic and the probabilistic. And that gives us a much more comprehensive and realistic assessment of the risks.
Because the world is not black and white.
No, it's not.
There's lots of gray areas.
Yeah, absolutely.
One thing that was really emphasized in this material was how QIC Assess uses advanced flow modeling.
So in a pipeline, you might have different phases of fluid flowing together, right? You might have oil, gas, water. You've got changes in elevation, bends in the pipe. You might even have areas where the flow slows down or gets really turbulent. And all of these things can have an impact on where and how corrosion is likely to occur. What it allows us to do is create a really detailed simulation of the flow dynamics inside the pipeline. So it takes into account the geometry of the pipeline, the properties of all the different fluids that are in there, the operating pressures, the temperatures, all those variables we were talking about earlier. And we can create this virtual model of the pipeline, and then we can run all kinds of different scenarios to see what's going to happen. And by analyzing those simulations, QIC Assess can pinpoint areas where water is likely to accumulate, which is obviously a major driver of corrosion.
So what does that involve?
Yeah, so that's where things get really interesting because this is where a QIC Assess goes from being a diagnostic tool to actually being a prescriptive tool.
Yeah.
So what QIC Assess does is it takes all of the data, right, from that flow modeling, from the fluid analysis, from the pipeline history, and it uses all of that information to figure out how effective different corrosion mitigation strategies are going to be.
So it's looking at things like how often you're pigging,
Yes.
the types of inhibitors that you're using, ejection rates, all that good stuff.
All that good stuff, yeah. All the tools in our toolbox for fighting corrosion. And the cool thing is it doesn't just say yes or no. It actually helps to optimize them. So say you're using a certain type of corrosion inhibitor. QIC Assess might analyze all the data and say, hey, based on the specific conditions in this pipeline, you know what? A different type of inhibitor would actually work better for you.
Okay.
Or it might say, hey, you need to adjust your injection rate to make sure you're using the inhibitor as efficiently as possible.
Interesting. So it's not just about doing something. It's about doing it in the smartest way possible.
You got it, yeah. You want to work smarter, not harder, right?
And it's tailoring those solutions
to
each individual pipeline.
That's the idea, yeah. So it's that approach using the data and the modeling to optimize how we're fighting corrosion.
I like it. So what are the benefits of that?
For one thing, it means that our predictions are going to be a lot more accurate. We're not just guessing about where corrosion might occur. We're using data to pinpoint the most likely locations. And that means we can really target our efforts where they're going to have the biggest impact.
So it's not just about identifying the problem, it's about knowing exactly where to target your resources.
Yeah, you want to use your resources wisely.
Yeah.
And that brings us to the second benefit, which is saving money.
Okay.
Because if we can stop corrosion from becoming a failure in the first place, then we're not going to have those huge costs for repairs, we're not going to have downtime, we're also avoiding potential environmental damage. And the other thing is that Quick Assess can also save money because it helps us to optimize those mitigation strategies. So maybe we can pig less often, or we can use less inhibitor, we can maybe even extend the life of our pipelines. All of that adds up to a much healthier bottom line.
Yeah, that's great. Okay, so there's another aspect of Quick Assess that I found really interesting, and that's this whole concept of hazard-optimized mitigation scheduling.
Okay.
Can you tell me more about that?
Yes, definitely. So Quick Assess, it doesn't just identify risks in a kind of a general way, right? It goes deeper than that. It identifies very specific hazards.
Okay.
So whether that's water accumulating somewhere, the presence of particular corrosive agents, whatever it might be.
Right.
And then it recommends mitigation actions that are specifically designed for that hazard.
Interesting. And that kind of ties into something that you mentioned earlier, which is this whole idea of forward-looking versus reacting.
Yes.
So can you talk a little bit more about that?
Yes. So imagine if instead of waiting for corrosion to show up and cause problems and then scrambling to fix it, what if we could actually anticipate those problems and stop them from happening in the first place?
That would be amazing.
That's the dream. That's what we're talking about when we say forward-looking, right? And that's what Quick Assess helps us to do.
Okay.
Because by using data and modeling to predict where and how that corrosion is likely to occur, it allows us to shift from that reactive firefighting mode into a proactive prevention-focused mode. And so with that knowledge, you can take steps to mitigate those risks before they turn into big problems. You can change your pigging schedule. You can tweak your inhibitor program. You could even make changes to how you're actually operating the pipeline.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's really a game changer.
Yeah. That's incredible. Are there any real-world examples of how this has been used to prevent corrosion?
Absolutely, yeah. There's this one case study that's really interesting. It comes from a big pipeline operator who was having all kinds of problems with failures in one particular section of their pipeline.
Oh, no.
It was a nightmare. They were constantly having to shut down the pipeline to do repairs. It was costing them a fortune in lost production.
Of course.
And repair costs.
Yeah.
So they decided to give Quick Assess a try.
Okay.
And the results were amazing.
Okay.
They were able to completely eliminate failures in that section of the pipeline.
So they went from constant failures to zero.
They did. Yeah, it was really impressive. They saw a huge reduction in their overall cost for integrity management. And on top of that, they were actually able to extend the life of their pipeline.
Wow.
Which is great for the environment. It's great for their bottom line.
Wow. That's a pretty powerful testament to the effectiveness of this.
It is, yeah.
But Quick Assess isn't just about preventing failures, is it? The material also mentioned that it's really important for something called management of change.
Yes.
Or MOC.
That's right.
So what is that all about? And how does Quick Assess fit into it?
Yeah, so MOC is all about trying to figure out how any changes that we make to our pipeline system are going to affect things.
Okay.
So whether we're changing the operating conditions or maybe we're starting to transport a different kind of fluid through the pipeline, or even if we're modifying the pipeline itself, any of those changes can have consequences when it comes to corrosion that we might not expect. And that's where Quick Assess can really help us out.
Okay.
Because we can use it to model those changes and actually predict what their impact on corrosion is going to be before we make those changes in the real world.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah.
So do a risk assessment
They can.
for your management of change before you implement it.
Yeah, you can basically test out all kinds of different scenarios and see what's going to happen without actually having to do them in the real world. So yeah, Quick Assess allows us to be a lot more proactive and strategic about how we're managing our pipelines.
That's fantastic.
Yeah.
Okay, so this has been super fascinating. We've talked about what Quick Assess is, how it uses data and modeling, how it helps optimize those mitigation strategies, and now about its role in management of change.
Yeah, we've covered a lot of ground.
We have.
But in a nutshell, Quick Assess, it's a pretty powerful tool. It's really helping to revolutionize the way that we're managing pipeline integrity.
I like it. So imagine that our listener is an engineer.
Oh,
They've been tasked with implementing QIC Assess.
Okay.
Where do they even start?
Okay. That's a great question. The first thing you're going to want to do is put together a team. Get some people together who have different areas of expertise. So you want people who understand pipeline operations. You want engineers. You want data management folks.
Oh.
You want to have a team. And once you've got your team together, then I would say start with a pilot project. Don't try to do everything at once. Pick a section of pipeline. Yeah, start small, and that'll give you a chance to get some experience using the system. See how it works.
Work out the kinks.
Yeah, figure out if there are any problems with your data collection process.
Right.
And start to build confidence in the results. And then once you've got your feet wet with that pilot project, then you can start to expand and scale things up from there.
And that's got to lead to safer, more dependable, more sustainable pipelines in the long run. That's amazing. It seems like we're right on the edge of a huge change.
We are. And it's a really exciting time to be in this field. With tools like QIC Assess, we have a real chance to make our pipelines safer, more dependable, and more sustainable than ever before.
And on that note, it's time to wrap up this episode of The Deep Dive. Huge thanks to our expert for sharing such incredible insights on this topic.
It's been a pleasure.
And to our listeners, thanks for joining us on this journey. We hope this deep dive into QIC Assess has given you some valuable knowledge and some food for thought as you navigate the always changing world of pipeline integrity management.
The future of pipelines is in our hands. Let's use data, technology, and our own ingenuity to build a safer and more sustainable energy future.